Hey guys, it's your girl Renee from Renee's Garden Adventures, and today we are starting some more seeds because this is the time. April is our seed starting time because before we know it, by the mid April, we will be able to put our seedlings out into our gardens. Now, I don't know about you, but our weather over here has been pretty unpredictable. Has been really windy today, and then the last few days it's been really rainy. So, but the rain is good. Mother Nature, we always want her miracle rainwater, that's for sure. And I'm hoping you guys are taking the opportunity to catch some of that rainwater so you can use it on your plants, so you don't have to use that water that comes from your house that has all that fluoride and all that stuff in. So if you have buckets of any kind, or a wheelbarrow or whatever, put it out there so you can catch some of that rainwater. All right, so the seeds that we will be starting today will be my watermelon seeds and my sunflower seeds. So I've seen a lot of people growing the moon and stars watermelon. So I'm going to try those. And then Lisa with Gardening with Lisa was nice enough to send me some yellow watermelon seeds. So I'm going to start some of those. And she also sent me some crimson sweet watermelon. So I'm going to try and grow 3 types of watermelon. I did okay last year, but I did the sugar babies, the little small ones, and I was able to get 2. They look good in the inside, but they weren't so sweet. So this time, Lisa was telling me that the crimson sweet watermelon that she sent me and this yellow watermelon was supposed to be really nice and sweet. So fingers crossed. I'm going to try, Lisa. I'm going to try. And then for my sunflowers, I'm going to do the mammoth Russian sunflower. And I've grown these before and they did really well. And I also am going to do the Autumn Beauty sunflowers. And these were so pretty. So I'm going to be starting some of these as well. So the first thing we're going to do are the watermelon seeds. So you guys know, talked about this takeout container and the pea pellets, and that's what I'll be starting my seeds in. So we're going to start with the moon and stars, and then we're going to do the yellow, and then we'll do the crimson watermelon seeds last. So bring you on down as always so you guys can see. Sorry about my arm. There you go. So moon and stars, here we go. And you guys have all seen what watermelon seeds look like, but I'll show you if you have not. So I'm going to put 2 seeds. I've got 3 sets of pea pellets, and I'm going to put 2 holes in each one of them. And this is where I will be starting the moon and stars, will be this whole row right here. So I always put 2 in there in case one doesn't germinate. I can have 1 for a backup. Stick 1, 2 in this one. I'm not going to stick them down too far because I want them to be able to find their way and germinate for me. And I'm going to need 1 more seed for this one. So let me get 1 more out of here. Okay. And I usually put like point side up. I don't think it really matters because anyway you put these seeds in there, they're going to find their way up to the top. So that one is completed and these are already wet. So we should be good to go. We're going to do the yellow watermelon next. So I'm just going to go ahead and poke 2 holes in here now. So all we have to do is just drop the seeds in there. Drop them seeds. Because when I was at Lowe's. You sure guys have seen that video by now. Those prices of those plants, woo chow, they were too expensive for me. So I said I'm going to do my best to start what I need. And I never saw celery plants before. And they had celery plants for the very first time, or I just missed them and wasn't just looking for like celery plants. But I was like, what? A celery plant? But you can take a stalk of celery from the grocery store, cut the bottom off, and just stick it in some soil, and it will grow you a celery stalk right there. Same thing with a cabbage or onion. Cut the bottom off of the onion that has the roots at the bottom. Put them in a glass of water so the roots, the bottom of the onion can get exposed to the water. And before you know it, you got some roots growing from the onion. You could just stick that in your garden. Easy peasy. All right, and the last one we're going to do is the crimson sweet. Stick some holes in here. Get these done so I can get them in my magical windowsill here. Cause it's been hot enough during the day, at least enough sun to come and hit my table where I have all these containers at. And as you saw, I planted up a bunch of my seedlings, and they're doing pretty good. I just want them to grow big enough to where I can start taking them outside so they can get acclimated to the weather and they can start growing for me. So I can get them out my house and get them outside where they need to be anyway. And I enjoy the process of growing the seeds and watching them grow because that gives me satisfaction that I'm growing food for my family. And that's always a good thing because it's too expensive for some of the stuff in the grocery store. And I'm not going to jump on my soapbox about the prices that are happening in the grocery store because we've all been privy to that. And that is for sure. All right, so we've got all the watermelon. Now these 4 right here are going to be the sunflowers. And I'm going to put 2 in each one of these. So the first one we're going to do, make sure I got the right one, the mammoth. I'm going to put the mammoth, put in these 2, and then the autumn beauty will be on the back side. So we are moving along. So how's your guys' day going? Pretty good? You've been out there trying to get all your stuff taken care of? Have you been able to harvest anything? Because I've seen a lot of you guys have started to harvest. I can't harvest anything over here because I don't have anything that's big enough to harvest yet. But I'm hoping these onions that I put out there, I'm hoping that they're starting to grow, which is good. And I'm thankful because of all the rain that we've had. That's been helping me a lot. So I haven't had to go out there and hand water because, child, when it gets hot, as the season progresses, that sun going to be scorching and we're going to be wishing and praying that we had these rainy days. Boy, I forgot how small these autumn beauty seeds are. Ooh, those are really tiny. But that's okay. We're going to slam dunk them in here anyway. And we're going to get us some sunflowers because they were so pretty. And the birds really seem to enjoy them. All right, so we've got the autumn beauty planted. We'll just finish them up. And then we should be good. And I want to say thank you to my new subscribers that has joined the Renee's Garden Adventures. I'm very thankful and I'm honored that you want to spend some time with me in my garden and all my shenanigans over here. Because on this channel, we're cooking, we're shopping, we're planting, we're dealing with all these critters over here. And you'll hear me talk about um, my squirrel tails. And then I got a possum over here too. Haven't found the name for that possum yet. And then I have the raccoons. I got a whole bunch of birds. You just never. I got Chunky the rabbit over here, and I got Hardshell Louie the turtle, which I haven't seen him yet. Maybe he's still roaming around, or maybe he dug a hole under the fence and he's no longer in the garden. But if he's in this garden, trust and believe he will show himself. And as soon as I see him, I will definitely get a video because a lot of you guys have been asking about Hardshell Louie. And I've been looking for him myself too, so I hope he's okay. So we're just gonna keep Hardshell Louie in our prayers, and hopefully he's okay. So we have finished planting all of our seeds. Whew. And I don't know, I think I may have a few more seeds I gotta plant. But as far as this needs to be planted, finished. It's done, done, done. All right, guys. I will talk to you in the next video. Hoping that you're having a fantastic day. And your girl Renee is saying, see you later, alligator. We'll be back on the next video, letting you guys see what kind of shenanigans I'm up to next. Because I'm always up to something over here in Renee's garden. Give your girl a thumbs up. Don't forget to not subscribe. Because I know a lot of you guys are watching me, but you haven't hit the subscribe button. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. And then you can see what's going on over here. All right, guys, take care. And I love you all. And I will see you in the next video. Get your seeds started so you'll have lots and lots of food to feed your family and friends. All right, guys, take care.